Hey Claudette, so I went ahead and pulled a general reading. We will see what we get. Um, I kind of, I tell it as a story. So if you have any questions, let me know after the reading. So your major card you have right now is the Queen of Cups, and it's with the Magician and the Five of Wands. Um, the Queen of Cups is, she is the healer. She is the most intuitive of all the queens, the most empathetic, the most caring person here. It's with the Magician card. So if you are being called to take care of somebody, all right, or if you're, being called to ask someone to take care of you, that this is something that you need to go do. Um, no matter who it is. I kind of feel like there's some people involved in the situation that are kind of putting their 2 cents in, and to just be firm in your convictions either way, if it's self love or if it's helping somebody, because you're the one that has to put all the work in here, you know. But for some reason, I kind of feel here with the Four of Cups that there's somebody that does not want to receive this help. Um, like I said, I can't tell if this is you or someone around you. This person feels unworthy in a way. This person feels that nothing's going to help, you know. So they might just go back to how they used to be or their personality and, you know, being deceitful in a way, not deceitful, but just, you know, holding things back, not being their true selves, their real selves, the person they're meant to be, instead of falling back on like toxic behavior or, other things to that point. So if you're being called to help, to do that, like I said, you asked for general, so I didn't really know what to focus on. Now you have the Knight of Swords in reverse here. Now, the Knight of Swords in reverse is kind of almost like you're holding back in a way. You're waiting until the coast is clear, kind of, I'm getting. But, sorry for the light. You have the Ace of Swords here, the Justice card. That the Ace of Swords is contradicting this here. It's kind of saying, listen, it's time to act. It's time to speak up. It's time to voice your opinions or whatever feeling you have towards something, in your convictions. Stand firm in those, like I said in the beginning. Don't let people fall into old patterns that are in your circle. Your role here is to kind of get included, but to watch first. It's almost like you have to watch what they say. You listen to what they have to say. You see, you're kind of like playing the role here of the observer. They have the Justice card here. When it comes to the Justice card, I always want to ask if there's someone that's going facing court or something to that point, especially with this card here moving forward emotionally. We all are in the process of moving forward and healing and trying to get rid of our toxic selves, our toxic personalities, people we hang out with, etc. The Justice card, if we go deeper into the Justice card, it's about weighing all sides, being on the fence, not picking a side, just listening to everybody's opinions, everyone's little arguments, and then sitting back, observing all that, and then making our decision. When the Justice card arrives, it always means something's going to play out in your favor. Like, I don't know what that is, but you can clearly see with the clear quartz and the tiger's eye that you kind of see when something's coming, when you feel you need to protect yourself and shield up and ground up. Now, for some reason, I kind of feel there's someone, it might be you, that is keeping a lot in at this moment, because if we're going to say anything, the other person is so stubborn and can be so obtuse at times. you know, and it's just like we're not even being heard, you know. And with the Two of Cups, it's only because, you know, we're just like on different levels with this person, and I don't know who that is, but, you know, sometimes we're just cut from a different cloth. We're different personalities, you know. We don't match each other's energies. So do not keep quiet, or if that's someone towards you, try to get them to speak out a little bit, you know. Try to get them to be past their ego in a way, and their pride, and tell them that you're there for them, you know. So Two of Wands, the Fool card is with the Peacock Oar, which is happiness and joy, right? And you have another Peacock Oar here. But then you have the Black Onyx for protection and grounding. So the Two of Wands, to me, is always a temporary situation, okay? Something can seem so extreme, but in all reality, it's just temporary. It's only going to last a little while. Sometimes we don't even have to make a quick decision. We don't have to act on it at this time because it's just temporary. We don't have to leave the situation. We might want to for a little while. Now, this might be you or someone else, like I said. You know, when we do leave a situation, it's to better ourselves. It's to raise our vibration. It's to be happier in the moment. I mean, it may be a stupid decision, and it may not be. It depends on what they're doing and what are they deciding upon. You know, the Two of Swords is someone being hesitant, holding on to something, and just not wanting to make a decision right now, you know. But really, they just want to not be told what to do, not be in that little bubble, so to say. You know, they just hate bubbles, you know. You want happiness, of course, but you're also feeling with the Moon card that someone's keeping something from you here with the Hermit. Now, I also want to say, don't forget about the full moon. That's in effect right now, and it's also retrograde. I think Taurus and Scorpio. So the moon's intense right now with the feelings. Some people are pulling from it, like me. I'm a Leo. I don't know what sign you are. I totally forgot. They say Leo and Taurus and Scorpio, it's hitting the most, but I think Sagittarius as well, and Cancer. But anyway, you know, if you feel there's something hidden from you, the truth always comes to light, just like the sun and just like the moon always comes to light. The truth always comes to light. But you want positivity and you want happiness, and that's going to come for you. And I want to ask why someone wants you to be upset. They don't, it's almost like they want you to play victim in a way. That's what I'm kind of getting. They want you to worry about something. But in all, you know, I feel that there's a message waiting to happen here from something or somebody. Page of Pentacles is always a messenger of finances, whether it be a job or, you know, someone wanting to help or us helping them. And you have the Ace of Wands, which is all about being creative in the moment. That we were going to go get what we want. We just got to be creative about it, and it's going to take a while to get there, but we're going to get there. Because you're meant to succeed here. You know, you're meant to move forward. You're meant to be ahead of the pack. And you have the Emperor there. So I want to ask if there's being rules placed upon you or boundaries or limitations, you know, of what you can and cannot do. I want to say, if you're going to go reunite with someone, you have the Tiger's Eye there. So just put a little protection up there. Ground yourself. Don't jump all in. Be the watcher, like in the beginning of the reading. You know, you may be setting your own boundaries and working on that. But, you know, with the Six of Wands, You're meant to be victorious. You're meant to move forward. Here. So these last 3 cards, 6 of Cups, someone from our past returning back into our lives that had caused a heartbreak. Someone that's acting out, could be a stalker, could be someone that's just thinking about you and you're thinking about them, and someone that caused you intense pain, or vice versa. Do we want to bring that back? So I had to pull another card. So you got the Star card for the last card. The Star card is always about following your own intuition, learning and knowing how to ride the troubled waters and kind of tame the troubled waters and control them. Something's going on, we learn to control the situation. We learn to let go of our emotions, think outside the box, and come in emotionless. And be more rational about it, because the Star card, she thinks with her heart, and so does the Queen of Cups. Okay? So the Star card is advising to think with your intuition, not your heart. To rise above petty situations, know what you want in your life in general, and rise above that and reach for that and empty out any kind of past grievances or past things that would have upset you, that could come into the now, and move above. Like I said, I didn't know your question, so I was just like, I don't know. So let me know. Much love.